One of my first dreams that came to pass when I was 8 years old. In this dream, I'm driving a black Honda Civic. It's raining really bad, I can hardly see, and I'm driving a manual in this dream. Now, I'm 8 years old. I've not driven a car before. I'm on a very familiar road to the area that I live in, and suddenly I spin, I flip, and I wake up. And the last thing I heard in my head was 21, 21, 21. So I immediately interpreted this as, I'm going to die when I'm 21 in a wreck. I go tell my mom, Mom, I'm going to die when I'm 21. She's like, what? Don't say that. Why would you say that? I'm like, I dreamed it. I'm going to die when I'm 21. She's like, no, that's just a dream. Don't say it. I remember going back into my room. I lived in an extremely haunted house, and I always dreaded nighttime. It never ended in that house. And I got out a piece of paper, and I just started to doodle just anything that came to my mind, and I just kept writing 21, just 21, 21, 21. 16 comes along. Guess what car I get? A manual black Honda Civic. Was my dream car, still probably my favorite car I ever had. Life circumstances had happened to where we ended up living off of this road that I had dreamed about. I had taken a second job. I was going for my job interview. I pretty much knew I had the job, but I had to show up. And it's pouring rain. I go to reach my hand for the door, and all of a sudden something comes to my ear, and I can feel the breath and hear it clear as day. Whispers fastly in my ear, you're not going to make it to insert town name today. I immediately froze and I repeated it. I'm not going to make it to today. Then it dawned on me. I just repeated that. I just heard that, and it scared me to death. I already knew I was sensitive. It still gives you a jump scare. Got in my car anyway, buckled in, backed out of the driveway, pulled out onto the main road, and all of a sudden something told me to unbuckle. I unbuckled. It was raining so hard I could only go 20 miles an hour. I had not made it a half a mile down the road when suddenly something slaps the rear passenger quarter panel on my car so hard that I turned to look at it. I thought I'd been hit. There was nothing there. My car spun in a circle. My back passenger tire went off the side of the road. I tried to put it in first gear. I didn't care. I was going to try to pull out of this and not wreck. It was just too slick, and the tires were completely bald on that car. The car flipped. I was completely trapped in a ditch perfectly. You could not see a speck of daylight. It threw me out of my shoes to the back window. My head busted out the back window. It threw me back forward. My foot kicked out the windshield. And when the car flipped, my right leg was out the passenger window that had shattered as well. My left hand was stuck between the roof of the car where the sunroof was onto the top of the seat. I barely had any signal. I couldn't get a call out to 911, and I ended up having to have my car lifted off of the ground, my head through, so that I could get out of this car. The witnesses that saw me wreck said it looked like the wind had just absolutely picked my car up, spin it around, and flipped me over. A news reporter shows up on the scene, a very young news reporter, and I don't even know why she showed up, and I don't know why it made the front page of the paper, but it did. She sent me a picture. I wish I still had it. It's somewhere. It's either on a memory card or something. Of myself holding the state trooper's car with my hand, picking glass out of my feet. There is a blue line around my body perfectly on this cloudy 8 o'clock morning, around my entire body, a blue glow like an aura. She was so amazed by this that she stayed in contact with me to be able to send me these pictures. Once I got to check out the car, I realized that the reason I felt the need so strongly to unbuckle, when the roof caved down, it snapped the headrest completely off the car. Unbuckled. I knew I wasn't going to make it that day. I don't know why I went anyway. It's just an incredible story of a dream that came to pass at the age of 21.